Father is about a man who is 80, who is losing his bearings in a way. And it's a script that I wrote for Anthony Hopkins. This is the adaptation of one of my plays. It was called The Father as well, and this is it. So the idea from the very beginning was to use, especially the set, to create that experience. And so I made that decision from the very beginning to shoot the film in a studio. Because in a studio, as a director, you can do whatever you want. You can remove a wall, change the proportions, the colors very easily. And what I wanted to create as a feeling is that you know where you are, and at the same time, you're not certain anymore of where you are. And so it was, in a way, just to use the set to create that experience. So we shot the whole film in the same room, in a way. And it was as if you recognize the space. At the beginning, you are in Anthony's apartment. There is no doubt about it. You recognize, his space, his knickknacks, his pieces of furniture. And step by step, there are some small metamorphoses on set, so that you have enough to recognize the space, but enough to be completely disturbed. And I wanted it to be on all the time in the background. It's never on the foreground. The foreground is just for the characters. But sometimes all the time in the background, you have small details that has changed. And at first you do not notice them, and you're not supposed to notice, but just to have the feeling that something has changed and you cannot tell what has changed exactly. And it's just about creating that slightly uncomfortable feeling that you are doubting about your own certainties. I have to say it was almost easy to work with them, because they are very humble, I would say, meaning they are here to serve something else than themselves. They are here to serve the story, the emotions, the vision of the director. So they really allowed me to do exactly the film that I had in mind. I mean, frame after frame, it was exactly what I was hoping for. So I would say that it was almost easy. I'm French, as you can hear, so it would have been maybe easier to do it in French, but the truth is that I made the decision to do it in English because I wanted Anthony to do the part. So at the very beginning of the writing, of the desire of making that film, there was that desire to do it with Anthony, because I had that feeling that he would be especially powerful in that part, because it's about a man falling in a way. So I was like, if we start with a certain, in our mind, Anthony is the master of, the language, the master of subtext, and he controls everything. He controls every situation. So to see that man precisely losing the control, I thought it would be something emotional, disturbing, and interesting. So I really wanted him to do that. So because he was not, the only way to make that happen with him was to do it in English. So this is the answer.